Good morning. It's Wednesday, January 18th, 2017. Good morning, Facebook family, friends, and my faithfully loyal YouTube subscribers. So, Bishop Eddie Long passed away, and the internet just went crazy. You would have thought Jesus Christ had died. Black people, Black Americans, have been brainwashed and manipulated by religion ever since we arrived in this country. We strongly believe in these churches, these pastors, ministers, and they have been these individuals have manipulated the Black community for their own benefits. Until Black people wake up and walk away from these fake religions and these manipulating pastors, lying pastors, deceiving pastors and ministers. These churches, some people say the Black church is the backbone of the Black community. I say it's the Achilles heel of the Black community. We have to walk away from this nonsense. Quit taking these men and placing them on a pedestal as if they're God. Bishop Eddie Long was placed on a pedestal as if he was a God. And he's not the only pastor like that. You got a whole bunch of pastors here in the United States Black Americans have placed on a high pedestal and made them out to be something that they're not. These are just men. These are just men who know how to manipulate their flock, their followers, and they do it for money. They're not helping anyone with these mega churches. You got Creflo Dollar. I forget this other one down out in Texas. You got a lot of Black pastors, wealthy, rich, off of the backs of poor Black people. You got so many that don't make no sense. They are very rich off the blacks of poor Black people. So many of them, look at this list: Charles Blake Creflo Dollar. There's one I'm looking for in Texas. I forget his name out there in Texas. T.D. Jakes. T.D. Jakes is another one. These men have made millions of dollars off ignorant, poor Black people. And they did it all in the name of Jesus. And it doesn't make any sense. When you look at these pastors and the amount of money that they make, the type of wealth that they have, supposedly trying to follow in the path of Jesus, who didn't, according to the Bible, Jesus didn't have much wealth at all. It just makes you wonder. They say Creflo Dollar has a net worth of $27 million. $27 million is his net worth. Whoever T.B. Joshua is worth $10 million and considered a prophet by most of his congregation. He's somewhere in Nigeria someplace. Yeah, I thought Billy Graham was dead, but he's still worth $25 million. I guess he's still around here somewhere. Kenneth Copeland, net worth 2017, $25 million. E.A. Abude, he worth $39 million. He's another one out of Nigeria. A lot of wealthy pastors in Nigeria. And that's Benny Hinn, worth $42 million. A lot of money. You can have another Nigerian. Chris Oyaki, something. Oyaki Homo. I should have practiced these names first. Says he has a faith healing campaign that can heal people suffering from AIDS. But by far the most wealthiest person of them all is T.D. Jakes. He's worth $150 million. And some of you all might view that as if God blessed these people with this money. He did not. These Negroes stole this money from their poor pastors, their poor people at their church, all off the wealth of, took the money from all the poor people and put it in their bank account. Don't be fooled, y'all. Nothing is going to change in Black America until we get out these churches and get more involved in education. Education is the key to life. And they're not teaching no education in none of these churches. They just get their hands out for what? Money. Dollar bills, y'all. Give us the Benjamins. That's what they might as well say. And they do. I've sat in churches, they pass that plate and pass that plate and pass this bowl and pass this box and pass this over and over. I say, God damn, how many times are they going to pass all this shit around here? We have a goal to reach. It's the pastor's birthday. It's his mom's birthday. The dogs need special treats. I'm like, God damn. So I stopped going to this mess. When I was in the Jehovah's Witness, there was a box at the back of the Kingdom Hall. You can just make a donation. It is very strange to have all these pastors worth all this money. In the scheme of things, what's $150 million? A lot! When you stop and think about it, shit. But this is what Black folks want to do. And that Osteen, there he is. Joel Osteen. Of course, he's not Black. But people love Joel Osteen. People love I watch Joel Osteen. I see him more as a inspirational speaker. I view Joel Osteen as an inspirational speaker, a motivational speaker, and a rich white man. He is very wealthy. He is rich. Lives in a $10 million house in Texas. It just makes you wonder. Let's see what his net worth is if they have it on here. They might be hiding it from the flock. Yeah, they hide it. They don't talk about what his. I may have to dig a little deeper just to find out how rich this white man is. But some people love him. I know my mother's always, go turn on Joel Osteen. He's on TV. Mom be calling me. My mother to this day will call me and say, well, Joel Osteen's on. He's going to be talking about something you want to read. And sometimes I turn just to see what he's talking about. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it ain't. I mean, he's a very, very good motivational speaker. This is why these men are able to manipulate their flocks, because they speak so well. If someone's could speak so intelligently and so good and get into your head, you give them every goddamn thing. You walk out there butt ass naked. You would literally walk out that church butt naked and think you got clothes on. That's how that mess works. But I don't know. Some people seem to think they have to have these pastors. They have to have these pastors like Joel Osteen, Joyce Meyer, Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes. They got to have these people. They got to have them like crack cocaine. My mother has got to have these people. She watches all this mess. Got to have it. Well, I ain't hating to the degree I am. Now, y'all know I could have been a good pastor. You know I could have been one. I could have been a damn good pastor, still could. I wouldn't feel good manipulating people and lying to people and taking their money. And not doing anything to help give back to the community. Until Black folks wake up. Drop them Bibles, walk out those churches, and do something productive with their lives. Focus on education and raising their children in a clean environment away from all this nonsense. Nothing's going to change for us. We will still be weak and entrapped and enslaved to religion. We have to break those bonds. Religion is a trap. Religion is a form of slavery. And so many blacks are still stuck in that slavery. They need to be set free. Damn near everybody in my family is trapped in the slavery of religion. They won't free their minds. And I don't think I'm going to see it in my lifetime, my family members and friends ever being free from religion. It's just not going to happen. If you like my videos, please click like, share them with family members and friends. Are you free from the shackles that bind you, religion? If so, I'd like to hear from you. And if not, if you're still caught up in religion, why? I'd like to hear from you too. Anyway, again, today it is Wednesday. What is today's day? Wednesday, January the 18th, the year is 2017. Get up, guys. Do something productive with your lives. And I'm about to get up here, cook some breakfast, and prepare my day and get to the gym. I didn't go yesterday, but I'm trying to get there today. Try to get there today. If you like my videos, click like. Subscribe to my channel and share the stuff with family members and friends. I'm out, and enjoy your Wednesday.